welcome to week 3 of the Ask an Advisor series. What's unique about this series is dedicated to families with special needs like my own. And we just released this newsletter, and the newsletter is covering the changes happening behind the scenes with Social Security, particularly SSI, which is SSI is really for those who have limited work capabilities or unable to work, right? Provide them with supplemental income to provide for their food and shelter specifically, right? And there are two major changes that start October 1. The new administration is making overall changes to try and make it more simple because everyone who's a part or is familiar with it knows how complex it is. Well, the two changes are, one, food is going to be removed from the in-home support and maintenance or ISOM calculation. And two, they're changing the rules to the business arrangements or the the rental subsidy exceptions and how much rent your child has to pay in order to get the full Social Security benefit amount. Let's cover food real quick. Well, in the past, right, food was a part of the ISOM deduction. If you were paying for the grocery bills and all the traditional food throughout the month, they'd say, hey, you don't need as much, which we know is absolutely silly because the benefit is so little in the first place. But they would reduce benefits by a third because they're saying you are providing that support. That's no longer part of the calculation. It is only focusing now on shelter, which covers everything like mortgage, rent, property taxes, and utilities and things along that line. Well, the second major change, and I think this one actually might even be bigger, it's the rental subsidy exception. In the past, they said, hey, in order to be a business arrangement, then your child must be paying rent that is equivalent to the fair market rent rate of your area, right? Well, we know that the fair market rent in our areas is often higher than Social Security benefit, and so it would essentially soak up the whole thing in order to get the remaining third. Well, now moving forward, as long as the rent agreement with your child is equivalent to 1/3 of the benefits, which this year is about $334. So $334 or higher, then it is said that you have a business arrangement, and you guys will then get the full amount of the Social Security benefit. Don't have to worry about food, and then there's a business arrangement, full benefit amount. And that's obviously excluding anything like if your child is working part-time. We're not looking at the income deduction. This is just specifically looking at, the ISOM deductions, in-home support and maintenance, making it much more simple. Hey, reminder, look at that newsletter, provides more information. Submit your questions. We want to make this relevant for you. Submit your questions so we can cover them in future weeks. Look forward to seeing you next week.